8-8 Shade45 StreetSweeper Radio. DJ Kayslay, Drama King in the building. Go through a couple joints off my new EP that just came out, March 6th, Living Legend. The video just dropped at 7 p.m. with Jadakiss, Queen Latifah, and Bun B. Straight banger. Check it out. And there's a lot of bangers on the EP, man. Straight hip-hop, feel good, street, cool out, all kind of everything on that motherfucker. Living Legend. Get it on all streaming sites right now. And moving right along, we got a special guest just walked up in the building. Iman Shumpert is in the motherfucking building, y'all.
Appreciate y'all having me.
What's going on, bro?
Ain't nothing but love and respect your way, boss.
Yeah, man. Likewise. See you out here working.
Yeah. I just finished on my album, so yeah, we just letting people in on the secret right now, letting people in on the vibes right now.
Yeah. So how many tracks you got on the project?
15.
15.
It might be more depending on how skits get placed and if they need their own track, because I know sometimes people don't like hearing a track, so hearing a skit, they want to get straight to a song, you know what I mean? So I might detach them, I'm not sure yet.
Man, put them shits in there, man. You know
yeah. Oh no, for sure. I'm just saying I don't know if they're gonna have their own track.
Oh,
so
they're gonna
be 15 songs
together. Yeah.
It'll be 15 songs though. I don't know how that works. So
all right, how I normally do it, you probably want to do is put the skit at the end.
That's what I said.
Yeah, put the skit at the end.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They mixing it and shit. So I just If it end up being more than 15, don't throw tomatoes at me.
So you got any features up on there?
Junie, my daughter.
Oh, okay.
I got my daughter on there. Everything else is just like jewels from people that like I got love and obligation for. Like people giving me jewels, people adding on to why they so dear to me. Like why I call certain people, why I'm around certain people. Like it just sort of explains it. And the album is really you taking a car ride with me around, and whatever I got to do that day, you just doing it with me, and you just witnessing how I came up and how I got like this, why I move, how I move. You know what I mean?
So, which passion came first? Was it basketball or was it the music? It was basketball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Basketball was so competitive, man. Having 3 brothers, it's just you need competition at all times. Really, the music came from me not being able to draw. My mother can draw. My brother can draw, but I could never draw like freehand, and I can't. Every time, like I'll be excited and say I want to make it look like this, but I can never quite do what I see in my mind. But with words, I could tell you exactly. I could tell the artist exactly what to paint, and they could make it look how I want them to make it look by me using my words. But I've never been able to draw. So
you better at expressing yourself.
Yeah, I'm better with the words.
Okay, I ain't mad at that right there. 8-8 Shade45 StreetSweeper Radio. We got you here for a sec. I know we got some music, right? Mm-hmm. So introduce whatever we getting into. Let's set it off.
What we giving them?
What we got over here?
Doing hello? Hello? What I'm doing, the drop version. Yo, this Iman. You catching me with my dog Kayslay, man. We finna give y'all a little introduction into Hello. A powerful record we shot a video for. I paid my ode to Malcolm X, Huey P. Newton, the guys that inspired me, the dudes that I felt like were guys and cared and didn't care about repercussion. They more cared about the action of making their community safe, no matter how they had to do it. And it's just paying an ode to that. Of course, it's done in this modern 2020 world of, cinematically, that's what it's gonna bring you. But it's really just to pay that ode. It's not to start like racial divide or anything like that. But it's to speak on those tensions and those things that led us here. They gave us a short month of February, so we dropping this in March around. The time Malcolm parted from Nation of Islam.
Let's drop that. 8-8 Shade45 StreetSweeper Radio. DJ Kayslay, Drama King in the building. Iman Shumpert in the building. So that's one down. Okay, that's one banger. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to evaluate your shit. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it 100. That's one banger right there.
You fuck with it.
Who did? Oh, yeah, of course. Of course. Who did the production on that joint right there?
Who did that one? Hype did it.
Okay.
Hey, Brooklyn, right?
Yep.
Brooklyn.
Dope right
Brooklyn
there.
producer.
So
I believe young cat too. I believe a young cat, dope,
So
super dope. It sound like a black superhero.
nah, the shit sound like that's that real hip hop knock.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the next question I was gonna ask you: is the whole album like in that zone right there, or do you trap some places, or like
It's a hip hop soul. What? I can't describe it. It touches so many different sounds. You get what I'm saying? Like this is me touching on every layer of me. This is me letting you hear the dad version, the go out version, the husband guy, the grandson, the son. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so many different versions of me, and there's so many different songs. There's some songs that sound like we pulling up to my auntie house and we going to a barbecue.
Okay.
And then there's some that sound like we in church for a couple of songs. It's like, you get what I'm saying? But it seriously feels like you riding around with me, and I had to bell out the whip right fast and do something, and the sound reflects it. You know what I mean? So it's lyrically, it's lyrically
hip-hop.
Lyrically, when I start rapping my verses, it's like that, where you gonna get your steak and potatoes on a nice plate with, you know what I'm saying, A1 drizzled in a scribble. You feel what I'm saying? The potatoes, already cut, loaded, no chives. No chives. We took that off in advance. We didn't even put that on. We didn't even want you to deal with that. See what I'm saying? We could have put it on that paper plate. We didn't do that. We did it the right way. So I think it's going to be received correct.
Okay. What's the, how do people perceive you? Like, you're a fascinating basketball player. And Shaq was my dude. I used to run his label back in the days and everything, and he did records on my album, whatever. And I know people kind of like try to put you in a box. You understand? They don't want to see that somebody got multi-talents. Like, are you experiencing that? Or
yeah, I get a lot of that, but it's my fault. I was just telling them, I realized a while ago it was my fault. I wasn't putting, like I was just saying, I put the music on a paper plate with only a plastic knife. I didn't even give you a fork. You had to cut it and then balance it on your fork and dump A1 on there. I just dumped it on there. I didn't drizzle it. You know what I'm saying? The presentation was off, so nobody heard it at the same time. Nobody really got to get into it the right way. It was the visuals didn't drop on time. Nobody was aware of it. I didn't take it to radios and let people hear it. They weren't aware. And I didn't do a promo run. I didn't go to radio. I didn't do all that. I put a link up and I said, please download this.
Oh, shit.
A couple of media outlets blasted it for me, but it was like, that's it.
I see you moving around with Storm. He don't play that shit.
I'm trying to do it the right way, man. I just want everybody to have it at the same time, everybody to have their fair chance to say, nah, I gave it a listen because the presentation was right. He took his time. He put time into this, and he made sure it got to me. So I could give it a play.
Okay.
I'm telling you, after the first two songs, you can be like, I'll rock out.
Well, you know what? I want to hear the second song now. Let's get to that. You know what I'm saying?
So we give it.
Where we going?
Yeah. This is called Elaborate, and it's touching on exactly what you were just saying with people trying to put you in a box. Yeah. You gonna love the video. Okay. But this is Elaborate, and it's me just being able to elaborate on just that subject. I can't fit in a box.
Let's drop that. Shade45. DJ Kayslay, Drama King in the building. Iman Shumpert in the building. Okay, you let me tell you what you're doing here, though. So let me just so you understand. You went up. So I mean, the next joint you can't skydive. You just went up just now. You went up a notch, especially with that 5% line. You understand?
It's going crazy.
Peace to the gods and the earths. That's I'm from Harlem. That's the Mecca.
Oh yeah.
So that definitely had me like, okay, this what we doing? This what we doing here?
You riding in my auto? I lived in Harlem. That's how me and my wife met. She didn't believe it either. She was like, you live in Harlem. You play for the Knicks. Like, you don't live in Harlem. Nah, 148 St. Nick. I was there.
What?
Brownstone.
That's right there.
Kicking it.
Yeah.
Kicking it.
Yeah. Sugar Hill.
Kicking it. Exactly.
Yeah.
Me and Star up and down. Dog, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, Tia tell you, they're running up and down. I'm on a bike, chasing Star around, talking her ear off about Tiana. Like, I was out there, but it's hanging with Mello, period, just chasing that knowledge, and 5%ers being able to break down shit to me, like giving me science, giving me knowledge on what their experiences was and how good it is to pass information, how we all withhold information, how stupid it is to withhold information from somebody you actually care about.
Each one teach one. That's what it's about.
Give that information up, share that information. And I start realizing, like, even as that roster life where these guys got these dreads, they looking to lean on guys that got them dreads that's super long. They take care of them dreads. You see when he started his path for the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like, Maz is like, nah, he hold wisdom in that hair. Like, man, he ain't cutting this shit.
Exactly.
He woke, and he passing it along. You know you could go to him and get some knowledge. He patient. He calm. You know what I'm saying? That aura, you can listen to that. And that's what I got from that. You know what I'm saying? So I was just sharing that. You know what I mean?
You know, I'm an old head.
Yeah.
And this is the first time me meeting you. You know what I'm saying? And I don't judge people with everything, but you're a lot more in tune than a lot of cats that I met.
Yeah.
There's no disrespect running up and down the court. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
For sure,
like, you're a lot more in tune with the street. Like, I'm not talking about book smart. Like, you got a lot of intelligent idiots. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Because school, I'm telling people all the time, book smarts, you can give me all the answers. I could memorize it and score it high on the test. That don't mean I know shit.
Manifest.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I can't even remember it. I graduated and I lost all that information. I aced all of it, but I lost all of it. It's gone. Didn't care about it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you said, the street smart is, I don't want people to take street smart as like gang related automatically. Like they put this stigma. It's like, nah, street smart is life skills, bro. Not being finessed on the train.
Yeah, when you hear gunshots, don't go towards them. Go the opposite way.
Without
don't be the nosy nigga.
Don't run straight.
See what happened over there. No, go the other way.
And don't run straight.
If you're riding, if you're driving and you see a cop car, you ain't nothing going on. Don't slow down to see what's going on. Keep going.
Exactly.
They don't pull your ass over too. Exactly. Yeah, so they don't pull. Exactly.
He lost.
You don't want,
you looking at?
Yeah, you don't want to be where he at. Like, you know, like exactly.
Stupid stuff like that. But it's like knowing that, and then like I said, having that jeweler saying, "Boom." I had that OG that said, "No, kick game, young, and this how to go." Ooh, ooh. And it's like, instead of me withholding that information, like, oh yeah, because I met K, and K gave me a jewel. This my jewel. No, he gave me that jewel. Everybody that I know now, you just got a jewel from K too.
Exactly.
What you talking about? He ain't tell me just for me to come hug it and lay in the bed with the motherfucker. Like, pass it around. Like, he went and found this, and it's somebody that I could tell my people, no, this is a credible source. He said this. So we moving this way. I'd rather listen to him than shit. We was listening to this Christopher Columbus shit. I ain't even gonna get into that.
You know,
You know what I'm saying? But like, you get taught all these things where it's like, bro, what he do? Okay, I'll put A on the Scantron, but I don't believe that
he
shit.
raped and pillaged. That's what the
like,
fuck
you see what I'm
did.
saying? Like, you have those moments where you like, yeah, I'm gonna put that this is correct because it's gonna get me the grade I need to pass, but this is some bullshit.
Some super bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm glad you said that. Like, go get your own information out here, man. Like, get what you got to get done. Get them grades. All kids, y'all need them grades. Show that you care enough to receive whatever information they giving y'all, even if you don't agree with it. Receive the information, understand the information, understand why you're on either side of agreeing or disagreeing. Get the information correct on the Scantron and keep it moving. You're going to have to, once you get to college and go beyond that, you're going to have to hunt your own information. And when you do get that information, pass it along, whether that be in the form of a book, whether that be in the form of music, whether that be in the form of playing an instrument, raising a child. Pass that information along.
That's what's up. 888 Shade45 StreetSweeper Radio. I appreciate what I'm hearing from you right now. So now we about to play another record. Did we get two? We got another one? You bought two?
What we doing?
Oh, no, he's smart. He just said two. Oh, shit. They set me up. Like, no, we gonna hit him. He gonna hit him with these two. No, I ain't know. No, but I appreciate that right there. So this is what we gonna do then.
I was gonna say.
All right, so look, so you know what?
No, I'm gonna play.
So what? Let's go back to the joint we just played again. I want to hear that joint again.
What, elaborate?
Yeah.
Oh, we can definitely do
Let's
that. We
take
running
that
it back
again.
one time.
Exactly.
This is Iman. Elaborate.
888 Shade45 StreetSweeper Radio. DJ Kayslay, Drama King in the building. Iman Shumpert in the building.
You know it.
When can we expect the project?
Hey. Summer.
Okay.
I'm not gonna put a date on it. Like, we don't move like that. Like, we are Centers Peace Records, and we about peace and vibes and not being disturbed. We would never want to give a date and then can't execute it,
Can't
and now
honor it.
people they got a, you know what I'm saying? It's jaded when we put it out because they like, man, I was expecting it, I was ready, and then they got too much going on. Like, I don't want that feeling. Like, so, you know, leaning on my wife's advice, like, she was just like, just stay away from that. Drop shit.
Smart.
You know what I'm saying? If you do anything, a couple of days in advance, play some teasers. But I don't know. She's like, dog, like somebody gonna end up like hiring my wife to be like the director of like all marketing and sales and all. Like she gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody gonna give her a corner office somewhere down in New York.
Why your wife not on your album, B?
Cause one, she's working on her album. She's got her own album and her own visuals. She also directs. She directed Seance for me, which we weren't able to clear to drop the D'Angelo sample. But if somebody can get it cleared, please do. She did the video for that, but she shoots videos for people. Like she just has a lot of stuff she got going on.
Okay.
And when things are aligned for us to do music, we'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Right now we're in between houses because we do real estate flips and stuff. So right now we don't have we're building our house.
We got other shit going on.
You see what I'm saying? We got shit shaking how we move. Yeah, we move how we move. So we got something that we trying to do and starting to build. And I can almost trust in that when it's finally built and everything's done, it'll be way easier for us to make music. We're trying to like create a little getaway that we don't have to leave home and we could really get things done and feel like we're not on top of each other, and you know what I'm saying? Like everybody's got everything set up. We could live here for 20 years. We needed that.
All right.
Yeah.
So now I got one more question I'm gonna ask you before you part.
Okay.
Now this shit could haunt you. This shit could come back to haunt you later on. So you gotta be real specific and mindful of the answer.
Okay.
Who's your top 5 artists dead or alive?
Top 5.
Top 5.
For me?
Yep. Top 5. Dangerous question. Can't change it 5 years from now.
He put pressure on.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going to say Big J.
That's 2.
3K.
3K. 3. That's 3.
Meth.
That's 4.
Give me that white boy. Give me that white boy, man.
Who, M?
Yeah, give me that white boy.
Okay, I'm with that.
I ain't never heard nothing quite like that. Give me that white boy.
That's a tough 5 right there.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I get it that other people's top 5 changes. I'm very biased. Method Man slander just doesn't live over here. See what I'm saying? Like, I'm a meth. You know what's scary? Out of everybody I listen to, I quote Meth the least, but I listen to him a lot. Like, I don't really rap his words or rap over him. Like, I like to just listen to Meth. Like, I shut the hell up and listen.
I believe Meth was like the first one out the woo on the single tip to kick the door on with that METHOD. Like, he was like on the solo side.
Lord.
He was the one that came, you understand?
METHOD, man.
Yeah, that's right. Ugly.
I was saying, like, it's just like his vibe and his energy and his ability to make songs with, it sounded like it's one vocal on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't a bunch of ad-libbing, and it don't sound like, it looked like he went in there the first take, said what he said, and it just came out magically. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time he's on a song, it just sounds like he didn't do this a lot of times. He did this. He just such an MC. You know what I'm saying? It's so authentic. It's just, I live for that. And Eminem's ability to flip words, stretch words, use words to rhyme that don't rhyme. You know what I'm saying? Fake sing and make things vibe out in that manner. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. And make things vibe out in that manner. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he had the influence on 50 doing the singing. But it was like that lane that J. Cole is doing now, too. Like, I just love that do-it-yourself. Like, yeah, you could have this beautiful voice on it. Like I had a bunch of songs that I always wanted Anthony Hamilton on, because I was like, he got that grown man. You know what I'm saying? We drinking coffee outside the bodega, singing, and you know what I'm saying? It's Christmas time. We in the peacoats and shit. Like we singing for whoever want to hear it type shit. Like I always wanted that vibe, that sound, that light of incense, and he playing piano, singing, and I rap over it with a spotlight on me and a brownstone. Like I always wanted that vibe. You know what I'm saying? And I never heard anybody that could emulate it until I heard like Andre 3K, where it was just like, now I'm hearing something where that grown man vibe didn't have to sound so, like I was that guy's guy that wanted that rugged, big beard. You know what I'm saying? Like my dad, I just saw my dad. Like everybody want to grow up and be your dad type thing. Yeah. And it was like, Dre was like, it was a cool way to see a dad. You get what I'm saying? Like, and he rapped how his voice inflections were. You know what I'm saying? The fashion you know what I'm saying? Sometimes he would do.
I know.
But it's crazy because we respected it out of him, and then we criticized Thug. Not realizing Thug's an Atlanta guy too. Like, the influence is there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't so far-fetched for us to see some flamboyancy out of somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. But it was just how Andre stood in stuff with confidence was just cool to me. Like his demeanor, his flow, his ability to say, I'm not gonna flood the airways, and every time you hear me, it's so refreshing that you can't get enough of it. Like I just think it's a certain genius in him. You know what I'm saying? Jay, of course, I've never seen anybody just tell you exactly what he gonna do and just do it exactly how he said it was gonna happen, quite like him. And then Big, everything. Me and Hannah Kane talk about it all the time. You know Hannah Kane, Atlanta. You gotta. We'll see. Hannah, we was talking about it, and she was like, "It's just like Big. Even on his verses, like no matter what he say, no matter what, you could take a random 2 lines that Biggie has and just turn it into a hook. It's like the cadence and the flow of everything sounded like a hook. You know what I'm saying? It's like you sang along with his stories, and you could take any of it and just sample it at any time. And I always thought that was a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I could, I would force Pac in there, but it just, I would have Pac having to come off the bench just because I'm a wordsmith guy. I want, like, Pac is more poet and feeling vibe. He make you believe it. Yeah. But it's never super intricate with words. Like, he didn't play with words enough for me.
He was realistic to me.
Super. And it did its part. Like, I'm not
more
saying
realistic.
Yeah, I'm just saying as far as rappers, when I'm talking about the rapping skill, I also play in the cadence and the flows and the rhyme schemes, period, the setups, the punchlines. Like, Pac did none of that. Pac sort of gave you a whole new wave. Everything I say, you believe it.
Hear me.
You walk it, you talk it, you absorb it exactly like I want you to. I'll make you cry. Pac can make you cry in an interview.
That's right.
Nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
realist to me.
I just can't leave that white boy up out that top 5, man. That white boy's so good at rapping.
Eminem the illest too.
Oh, he's so good at rapping. I was just telling them I ain't doing the new Godzilla challenge, the Rapzilla stuff that he doing. He rapping so fast. Ooh, I can't go that fast or comprehend none of that. Like,
practice makes perfect, my brother.
But I'm saying I was a big Twister guy. Twister wasn't even going that fast. I'm like, Shorty, you ain't even breathing, Shorty. Like, come on, my G. Like, yeah, what's the drive you? What happened to the little, the freestyle you did with Joe Budden them on BET Cypher every year? You kill that. You give us breaths. Give us some breaths and some punchlines, bro.
Take your ass outside, my nigga. You know what you got to do.
Outside.
888 Shade45 StreetSweeper Radio. Kayslay, Drama King in the building. Iman Shumpert, we want to thank you for coming through.
Yeah, I appreciate
Sitting
y'all.
down with us, networking. Again, shout out the project.
Oh, this car ain't stolen, man. Go get it, stream it. Can't wait to have that look. What's that, a QR code? Well, I'm going to put that QR code on the back of some milk boxes or some shit. Yo, man, scan that motherfucker and listen to the album, man.
So, you want to play that first joint again? Want to do that?
We can play Hello for
Yeah,
sure.
we're
That
gonna go out to that. Thanks for coming through, man.
my black superhero music.
Send me some more of them joints. You heard me?
I got you, man. Appreciate you, dog. Good to finally meet.
Warning. The Drama King is in the building. The Drama King is in the building.